Disturbing quotes still fine on YouTube today. YouTube quotes? Is a YouTube code? Yo, YouTube, what is going on? I thought your algorithm is better. Did you not tell the difference between cult and cult? Yo, anyone over here, bro? Okay. Yo, we don't tolerate any cult and behavior in this channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we.
Leonardo da Vinci, I see him.
I see him also.
Hi.
Oh, you're joining
You did not see anything. Stop it. Not even 1 minute to this video.
a cult? Well, yeah, but it's the cult I want to be part of. This cult's awesome.
I think these kinds of classes help a lot of people, and there's not usually anything wrong with them, but unfortunately this one happens to be a full-fledged cult.
Millions of people have stumbled across these YouTube channels searching for peace, purpose, or a way out of pain. But what they got sucked into is much darker. One cult claimed that a pill could turn people into gods. Another group bowed and kissed their leader's feet. And one case got so disturbing that viewers launched a real-life rescue mission to save someone they'd never met. These are disturbing cults still hiding on YouTube today. As usual, the goal, guys, is 2.5 million subscribers by the end of 2026. It is crazy, so it would mean the world if you subscribe, and I will do my very best to put out the best videos I possibly can for you. I'm Visual Venture and you are awesome.
Yo, subscribe to me, you know what I'm saying? Let's go 20 million, bro. You know what I'm saying? We are in 10 million.
The Trinfinity Academy. There's a YouTube video titled "A Cult Leader Claims He Can Change the Weather." It talks about a man named
You can change the weather. Are you hearing? You cannot even change your emotions, bro. I don't know why that. I don't believe you could change the weather. Okay, like, are you competing with God? You cannot even change your own hands, bro, or whatever.
Bentinho Massaro. He was accused of turning a YouTube channel into a cult. Things became more serious when one of his followers lost their life. Police even reviewed Bentinho's spiritual teachings during their investigation. Here's how it unfolded. When Bentinho was 18, he traveled to India to study yoga and meditation. While he was there, he claimed he had a spiritual awakening. Years later, he created a YouTube channel to share his spiritual insights. He said his content was for people who wanted to know themselves at the deepest possible level and live a life of true fulfillment. He spoke directly to the camera and explained his spiritual ideas. But some of his claims stood out. For example, he once said he could control the weather with his mind.
Altering the weather is one fun, usually innocent
I don't know what to say, bro. Like, there's millions of things to say, but like, I cannot process them. Cause, bro, this is too much. I never heard a human being said, I can control the cloud. Look at him, bruh. Bro, you are not whatever superhero I'm about to name. You are not Storm, even though she's black and she's a girl. Like, bro, you ain't Storm, bro. What's another superhero that control clouds? I don't know, the Flash. You are not nobody, bro. You are not Shazam, bro.
example of how we can begin to explore some of that capacity. I've had, I'd say, over 95% success with this one in particular.
Not everyone understood.
Yo, chat, I don't want to make this joke, okay? I genuinely don't. But I'm gonna say, like, God is over here watching him like, what are you doing? Hey, bro, I control the clouds. I control the rain. What are you doing?
his teachings, but still felt compelled to keep following him.
I couldn't understand a word he was saying. I just had a feeling to just go deeper, just keep going.
Bentinho's channel reached 150,000 subscribers. As his audience grew, he created more material. Bentinho launched the Trinfinity Academy. It was an online school that taught his philosophy in more detail. Thousands signed up. At its peak, Trinfinity Academy was allegedly bringing in $60,000 per month from member subscriptions alone. Bentinho also hosted retreats where followers could meet him in person. They were often full.
In fact, it's about giving up everything you have for the sake of the vision.
Bentinho was very influential, but his next move is what made people label him a cult leader. In late 2016, Bentinho made an announcement. He wanted to buy a large piece of land and build a city in Sedona, Arizona. It would be an enlightened society where his followers could live together. To begin, he moved into a house in Sedona. Some of his followers joined him.
Yo, it is so sad that people can be manipulated. Oh, originally, bro, people are like very ignorant. Like, I'm ignorant too. It's not a bad thing though. It depends how I use my ignorance, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these people, bro, they don't have any knowledge, bro, even though they do. But it's like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? You telling me this man can control the weather? Like, bro, make it rain then. If you could control the cloud or whatever, make it rain. Like, bro, how about you grow a tree? How about you grow flowers on the ground, bruh? Make the whole grass green. You see this area, bro? Dusty, bruh, with little bit grass.
But Bentinho required absolute loyalty. Some followers signed NDAs for $100,000 or more. That meant they could not speak out without serious consequences. In Sedona, the group began sharing its message. Everything was going well, but things were about to spiral out of control. A wave of scandals and controversies was coming, and it would get so messy that Bentinho would be investigated by the police. In late 2017, a reporter joined Bentinho's group for a month. She was conducting an undercover investigation. She observed their daily life, documenting everything she saw and heard. Then she published a blog titled Inside the Sedona Cult of Bentinho Massaro. It painted a disturbing picture. She called the group a legitimately dangerous, real-life 21st century cult. She also made other serious claims. She said Bentinho acted inappropriately with female members. She revealed that followers were put on extreme fasts. Some went days with nothing but grape juice. But Bentinho said it had to be done.
He claimed that as their bodies became lighter, their density would decrease, which meant they could enter into enlightened areas.
She also described how their sleep was controlled.
What?
He thought they should break up their sleep into shorter time periods. So not only were they failing to eat well, they were failing to sleep properly.
Thousands read it, but the bad press didn't stop Bentinho. Soon after, he hosted a retreat called the Sedona Experiment 2. Over 150 people attended. They came to listen and ask questions. Attendees brought up the accusations from the article, including claims that the group was a cult. Surprisingly, Bentinho did not deny it.
Yo, if I was there, I'm joking, but like if I was there, I'd be like, hey, all of you, ask yourselves, who are you? And what are you doing over here? And what is this man you're following? Like, I'm gonna ask you those 3 questions, bro, okay? Like, you better think deep, bro. Deep thinking, bro, okay? Do not just yap at me, bro.
During this questioning, he says, quote, like, okay, great, yeah, we're a cult. It doesn't change what we are. If you want to call that a cult,
However, it would end in tragedy. One attendee named Brent Wilkins left the retreat early. Brent was one of the most devoted members. After he left, no one saw him alive again. A few days later, Brent was found lifeless at the bottom of a cliff. Police identified him using his tag from the event. It was unclear what happened, so the police opened an
Don't tell me one of them kill him. Don't tell me he ordered his minions to attack, bro. Yo, I hope he didn't end like that, bro.
Investigation. As part of the research, officers reviewed footage from the cult. They found clips of Bentinho making alarming comments about life via social media. And his Trinfinity Academy website is still live as of today, offering courses.
Does he still control clouds or rain? I want to know, bruh. Is there any footage, science, evidence, proof, whatever, that, you know, he can control earth, cloud, rain? I'm so confused at what he controls, bruh.
To people looking for meaning. The person in our next chapter believed she was sent to Earth by aliens, and somehow people believed her.
Okay, who is she?
Unicult. Unicult is a YouTube channel with nearly 3,000 subscribers, but it's no accident that they have the word cult in their name. The channel is linked to an unsettling group also called Unicult. They claim to be the religion of the future, and once you hear what they believe, it becomes hard to ignore. On their website, the group says they are dedicated to the promotion of joy. In interviews, they describe themselves as a communal framework for promoting joy. They repeat the word joy again and again, but that message of joy came from a dark past. The founder, Nicole, grew up in a small town in Colorado. In college, she struggled with deep emotional issues. It was overwhelming. So Nicole says she changed the way she viewed life.
The way I feel. All the social narratives and conventions, they weren't serving me and they weren't making me happy. And not only that, but they weren't ever going to.
Nicole stopped following societal norms. So she started going by the name Unicole Unicron.
Okay, I feel bad that she was, you know, like very emotional and like everything through her journey. But like if she created a cult, bro, what she can control? Does he control fire? Like all the elements from like Avatar, Airbender, the last Airbender, bro. Can she do that? Cause bro, these, yeah, I don't know. Maybe she see your soul, like, I don't know.
She also claimed that she was an alien consciousness born into a human body.
Oh yeah, she said she's an alien.
Unicole is something called a starseed, placed here on Earth by a group of space beings called Arcturians in order to empower others to find joy.
That's when she founded Unicult in 2012. She shared.
Yo, if I went to her and said, are you alien? And then she said yes, I would be like, speak the language then. I want to hear the language. Like, speak it without stuttering. Speak it without thinking, bruh. Just speak it. Like you see how I'm speaking. Like you see I can speak Wolof. Okay, na nga def yaa ngi si jàmm alhamdulilah. Gis nga bitig bu ma dem fee gis ma benn mbiskaren. Gis nga maa ngi nekk fi di làkk wolof. Wolof bu gaaw wante staru ma xam nga. Why yo? That's how you speak it fast, bruh.
Her ideas on YouTube, and today the Unicult channel has nearly 1,000 videos.
Hello, beloveds. Thank you for joining me for Cam Church. My name is Unicole Unicron. It is my honor to have your attention.
The videos explain various...
Unicron? Are you the wife of Megatron? Unicron. Nah, bro, she must be an alien. She must be a transformer, bro. But a human shapeshifter. You know, instead of card, it's like transhuman. Transformer. She basically is an alien, right? But then like, you know how when Transformer goes down in the first movie, right? And then like they scan the car and then, you know, they turn into that sick car, you know, in the truck. Optimus Prime. Anyway, you know, so she came down to Earth, I guess, as an alien, you know, as a meteor. And then like she scans someone that she likes. And then like, yeah, that's what happened.
Spiritual concepts. One of Unicult's core beliefs is belief makes real. This means if you believe something hard enough, it becomes your reality. The message resonated with many viewers, but joining Unicult required more than belief. There was a process. At one point, joining involved filling out a paper application you buy for $11.11 on Etsy. And according to reports from Vice, some members provided a drop of their blood for an initiation contract. Those who did this joined a private inner circle. They were promised access to secret knowledge. It's unclear how many members Unicult has.
Yeah, this is a demon's work. A drop of blood on a piece of paper. What do you sell it? 1111? Nah, bro.
The ones who speak publicly seem satisfied.
I've always felt like I've never really belonged to any certain group or really related to many people. Being in this space, it's truly a blessing.
When asked which type of people join Unicult, the founder put it this way: the outcasts are generally the people who end up in Unicult because society doesn't look after them, so they're more ready to change the world. No one is rejected. On the surface, Unicult looks welcoming.
Bro, just live life, bro. Like, what is... I mean, you could change the world, no problem. Like, bro, just live life, bro. Like, what are we doing on Earth, bro? Like, what are we generally doing on Earth? Like, bro, just live life, bro. Okay, like, stop doing the drop of blood in freaking bowl and then whatever, saying some gibberish. Whatever, bro. Okay, like, stop it, bro. Just live life.
Positive, but not everyone sees it that way. Unicult openly seems to call itself a cult based on their name, and many people feel uncomfortable about this. But Unicron had a specific reason for using that term.
It's a barrier to entry. People who say, oh, I'm not going to join a cult. Cults are bad. And they don't think deeper about it, they aren't ready for Unicult.
In other words, if the name scared you away, you were not meant to join. Unicron proudly calls herself a pop star cult leader, but many people clearly go against some of her claims, including the idea that she was an alien sent to Earth to spread joy. The criticism continued for years. Then in 2018, Unicult did something that made headlines for all the wrong reasons. They tried to launch a creepy project involving robots. Unicult launched a...
You are alien, now you're focusing on robot. Make it make sense, bro. Or maybe I'm slow. Like, what is that prototype? You are alien and now you're going to robot. You want to be a robot now? Like, what is going on?
Crowdfunding campaign called Eve's Robot Dreams. They wanted to build what they call the first consent-focused robot brothel in the world. Customers would spend 30 minutes talking to a robot. Only after that could anything else happen. The idea was that the robot had to give consent before intimacy was taken further. Unicult tried to raise $155,000, but the crowdfunding failed. It raised less than $3,000. That was only about 1% of the target. The project never happened. Still, the story went viral. News outlets picked it up, and their report seemed to mock the group. However, Unicult ignored the backlash. This controversy became old news, and to this day, Unicult is still operating. Some members of this next group lost their lives, and the victims' families blame its leader. Actualize.org. This so-called cult believes an illegal substance is one of the fastest ways to experience God. And outsiders say that message is...
Do you know what chemicals are in that sniff? You're telling me you're gonna sniff that, all that, just to meet God? Or wanna meet one of his creation like angels? Like, bro, like, yo, human being are the most smallest creature on earth. Why? Like, why do we do this, bruh? Like, we are the smallest creature on earth.
Putting lives at risk. But it wasn't always like this. It started as a self-improvement channel on YouTube, and the man behind it was Leo Gura. In 2012, Leo Gura started...
Yeah, I'm not trusting Leo Gura. Look at him, bro. No disrespectful. I'm not trusting him a bit, bro.
A YouTube channel called actualize.org. He posted videos about confidence, positivity, and self-acceptance. He said the goal was to help people improve their lives.
I'm not telling you just to accept yourself and then do
Bro, he looks like Lex Luthor, bro. He looks like Lex.
nothing. I'm telling you to accept yourself. First of all, the act of accepting yourself is a doing.
Many viewers said his videos helped them. The channel quickly hit a million subscribers. To connect with his audience, Leo made a website also called actualize.org. The site had a chat room where Leo could share deeper ideas with his followers. Thousands joined and the chat room quickly became active. Followers interacted with Leo directly. At this point, Leo was no longer just a creator. He was influencing how people thought.
Yo, his name is Lee Guru. Lee Guru, right? Bro, it's in his last name, Guru. This is Guru, bro. He's trying to... Never mind.
And acted. Then his message started to change. Leo slowly introduced more radical ideas about self-improvement. He told his followers that every person is God.
You're no longer in a state of consciousness per se. You are literally God. You're in full God mode.
However, most people were not awake, and that was a problem. In his chat room, he repeated this idea of awakening.
Your awakening is incomplete. Your awakening is incomplete.
He told his followers they needed something to fully awaken, and that something was an illegal substance. In September 2016, Leo...
Yo, I don't understand why do human beings think that we are gods? Shouldn't God like not have limits? Okay, which is very true, of course. Like that's a being without no beginning, no ending. Even though there's a beginning and ending. You know, maybe they mean like, oh, we have consciousness, like we have souls, you know what I'm saying?
Released a video where he explained that a specific substance was a shortcut to experiencing God.
The magic pill to enlightenment and God.
He gave a brief warning about the risks, but most of the video explained why people should try it anyway.
It's just a technology. That's what it is. And the question is, does this technology work? And the only way you can know is by trying it yourself.
Leo explained how he found the substance. He said he once had health issues that doctors could not cure. He turned to alternative methods. That search led him to psychedelics, which are obviously substances that alter a person's perception of reality. Leo found what he called a magic pill. He claimed it improved his health, and more importantly, it helped him reach enlightenment.
It's higher and higher and higher and higher until finally something cracks.
Wait. If you say we are God, like human beings, why would you drink something that we made, even like as God? It doesn't make sense. Like if you say we are gods, like why would you drink something that we made because you call us God? And you know,
at sharing his story, he encouraged viewers to try it too. This is where people started to get concerned. The substance he was recommending was classified Schedule 1 in the US, meaning it's considered illegal and highly dangerous.
Oh, no. You can't buy it, can't sell it, can't make it. You can't even have it in your possession.
Some viewers pushed back, but Leo told critics they needed to try it before judging. Remember, Leo had thousands of people in his chat room, and he believed his ideas, and some were willing to take the risk, no matter the consequences. Multiple people reportedly tried the magic pill. For some, it did not end well. Between 2018 and 2022, 3 members of Leo's community allegedly lost their lives. A relative of one victim blamed Leo's teachings. They wrote all the spiritual jargon and ideas only hurt him and his family in the end. He was better off without it. Another story about the magic pill involved Connor Murphy. Connor was a YouTuber with millions of followers. He was also close to Leo.
Yo, why do these people have millions and millions of subscribers? Like, bro, I be doing normal stuff, reacting, you know what I'm saying? And then like, I get no subscribers, bro. But then these people, bro, they be not doing something that is not normal, okay? And then they be getting millions of subscribers. I mean, you don't have to subscribe to me, I don't care, but it's like, what is wrong with society, bro? Like, I don't know, man. Okay, people are so weird.
And Connor began using the substance.
Or anyone who's doing like good things on their channel, it doesn't have to be reaction, and then they have low subscribers. Okay, like that's crazy, bro.
Uploaded videos where he seemed disconnected from reality. Leo saw what was happening and warned Connor on a live stream.
You're losing touch with consensual reality, and you're behaving in erratic ways and it's going to cause problems.
Fear of Connor stopped, but his case alarmed many fans. Meanwhile, Leo's influence continued to grow. His followers stayed active in the chat room. They discussed his teachings and reinforced each other's beliefs. Leo himself posted over 65,000 times on the chat room. He became the central authority. By this point, outsiders started using a new word for Leo and his followers, a cult. They pointed out several warning signs. Some followers treated Leo's ideas as the absolute truth, and they pushed back against anyone who criticized him. And some reportedly put themselves in seriously risky situations based on his advice. Several YouTubers made videos calling Leo a cult leader. Still, nothing has slowed him down. Today, Leo is still active on YouTube. His forum now has over 34,000 members.
Yo, whoever's following him though, and then doing whatever he tells you to do, I feel bad for you. Like, genuinely. Like, I feel like sometimes you need to go look at the mirror and be like, who am I? Like, what am I doing here, bruh? Okay, why did I follow this guy? Yo, imagine looking at the mirror like, who am I? Why did I subscribe to Lee Guru? Is he the true one?
This next cult was so alarming that viewers tried to rescue one of its members, the Angelic Initiative. Some cults have hundreds of followers.
Yo, that is enough for today, bro. I have seen enough. Okay, I'm gonna say kids or anyone. You know what I'm saying? We don't tolerate any behavior. You know, we are kid friendly. You know what I'm saying? We are normal over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Watching this, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? You as a human being, bro. Okay, just be smart. Okay, you as a human being, it don't matter how old you, be smart, bro. Just be civilized. Okay, just be aware of anything, bro. Okay, you know how as a human being, bro, you can tell something is wrong in your heart even though you cannot explain it. That's a very good thing about human beings, bro. YouTube, if you're watching this, please subscribe. Okay, I really appreciate it. Thank you.